CSGO, you ever wanted to be good at it? I do, and I'm pretty bad. So I've got a demo loaded up here. It's Outsiders versus Mouz on Inferno from the IEM Major. It's from like the quarterfinals or semifinals or something like that. So it's pretty late game on. Now, of course, Outsiders won that if you haven't seen the Major. And the way you get better at CSGO is watching pro demos. So I struggle on CT side Inferno, especially in like A side apps. So I'm going to watch whoever their CT A side player is, and we're going to pick one thing that we can add to our competitive game to hopefully make us better at the game. And then you can add it too, and we'll see if it works. Okay, so I found a round here that we're going to watch together. Now, I think this is a really well-played round by Outsiders. Now, well, yeah, the pickup points I wanted to go on is Outsiders A setup. So Outsiders A setup in Balk Room and Boiler was really good. And then the aggression on B. Now, the aggression on B we're not going to go into, but it's a good pickup. They took none and they changed it. A couple of flashes on the util side, very good. Helps into B Bananas to take that. So let's have a look at Jame. Let's see what Jame does. Jame is sitting down halls. He's watching halls whilst Norbert is jiggle peeking at a boiler. He hears all the util come over A. So he throws Molly down to stop the rush straight away. Very smart. Repositions starting to dig. Jame throws the smoke down on halls because they're rushing mid to then hold the diggity side to support Norbert. Now Norbert then uses this to fall back into pit to support Jame. Jame holds the line with that smoke, hiding him from halls. Gets the kill on Exertion, and now Exertion can still see him, but the smoke's down, can't really, he can only just see his feet and he's not really clearing it. He can hear Norbert running around back to site, so it's a good little bait out there with the trade. He dies, which then forces JDC to reposition around to Arch. By then, Flit's there, and they get they get that kill, and the round's pretty much over. Just leave Torsi down with the AWP, and as we know, that gets killed. So what we're going to learn, it's not even really a learn, we're just going to implement using that smoke into halls whilst we play with an AWP in pit and halls and apps and stuff. It's one shot kill. You're probably going to kill him in halls, but you're not going to re-peek that. So you're going to play back with the smoke down, get the guy Diggity who's going to peek out, and then you're going to fall to pit with the support of the dig player falling back with you. And it's just slowly baiting and baiting and baiting, and you've got good team chemistry. That Norbert player can then throw a flashbang and throw some utility for you. That's what we're going to try and implement. Let's see if we can find a smoke. If not, just underhand throw it like Jame did in a hurry. And I think that's a really good way that you can consciously think about how to play apps and pit. That, you know, I don't consciously think about that, and it could improve my game and the way I hold because I just get rushed down in Balk Room. All right, so we're in just a offline server right now. I've got no bots or anything, and I got some money going. I'm just going to do a little bit of a dry run. So for this, you'll need like a smoke, of course. I'm going to buy a flash as well because I'm going to show you a different flash. And then you'll need your AWP. So Jame comes running, and it doesn't matter really how you do it. If you want to do it this way, or you can do it whatever way you want. He got up on the balcony. When he was up here on the balcony, he immediately went into position and he scoped up here, down hallways, and he was watching for that push there. Now they couldn't have come here because Norbert was sitting down here, just jiggle peeking that, like that. So with him jiggle peeking that, he could see if anybody comes there. And then up here, Jame had this line. Anyway, no one came. Norbert was like this, and you could hear the smokes fly over his head. Quickly evacuated because he was obviously going to get pushed or rushed. Threw that Molotov, came back to see here, and then threw a smoke down. Jame, when all this was happening, threw his smoke down. Now, you don't want to throw it in this corner, because if you throw it in that corner, it's not going to give you a good line down dig. Oh, I guess it kind of does. You can kind of see their feet there. But it's a little bit harder than the one he did. He just threw it there, like that. Look, after he takes that shot, he does fall back down the pit, off the railing, and he falls around here to watch dig like this. Now, what you can do here is this little trick, because up here is still going to be smoke, remember? Because you're probably going to get one and then fall. Up there's smoke. You can line yourself up with this bicycle here, and you just throw it off that door. Doesn't really matter where. But as you can see with my line, it fires and it pops just here in front. People don't normally, they're not really expecting that usually. Anyway.
Throwing a grenade. Flashbang. Smoking.
Stop.
It's in the area.
They're out. Boiler.
Yep.
Not up yet.
Throwing grenade.
Holding back.
You are? Alright, I got a dig line. baby.
Cunts.
We'd love to see
Walking?
that. Well, that's it for this episode of Pro Road. Thank you very much for watching. As always, yeah, we're going to keep doing these little tutorial videos. It's pretty cool to go in and have a look at what the pros do and then try and replicate it yourself. I always struggle to hold A side, so it felt pretty good to get that. Just do it the exact same way as they do it in the major. Of course, it's a little bit old now, but you know, it works pretty well, and it's something they'll be doing quite regularly because obviously they can get to apps first and stuff like that. Anyway, we're going to continue the series, keep having a look through different things. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode of whatever we're doing.